Hi, I'm Melanee Hand, County Councilor, and I am here to talk about our work session this last Tuesday, August 18th, 2026, and we held this at the White Rock Fire Station. It was a short meeting, but there are some things that you might be interested in hearing about. Let me get my glasses on so I can read my papers here. So we had a presentation from the Lodgers Tax Advisory Board. This was just a briefing, on, how things are going. What they did report is, and it was Jen Olson, the chair, who was doing the presentation. She reported that there was a slight decrease in visitors this last period due to what we're expecting. We think it's inflation, and there are just less people taking day trips. So Bandelier National Monument remains the primary driver for visiting Los Alamos. The next presentation was from David Hampton for the Personnel Board. And basically they're evaluating the revision of the personnel rules, and he asked for specific help on behalf of the Personnel Board to address the competition with LANL for Los Alamos National Laboratory for Workers, and also just continued housing availability. Next, we had a presentation on the Electric Coordination Agreement, also called ECA. And this is an agreement that is being prepared for 2026, that the last time we developed this agreement, it was back in the 80s. It was, like 40 plus years ago. And it basically is, including cooperation with DOE and Los Alamos County to determine, all the electric requirements, responsibilities, operating procedures, have a performance work statement, and reporting requirements checklist. So all those documents were included as part of the agenda, and you can go online and you can click on any of those items to look at that in more detail. But they're still working on that, trying to get anything ironed out between the organizations to, update anything that just, doesn't make as much sense, after 40 years. We had some items on the consent agenda. Basically, the Arts and Public Places Board, they would like to create a public art archive web-based solution. And so they wanted approval for about $39,000 to develop that. For the Environmental Sustainability Board, we have two new members, or basically they were already members. They have renewed, and that is Carly Blair and Jack Grow. So welcome for your and thank you for your continuing service on the Environmental Sustainability Board. We had an introduction of an ordinance, and this was granting a cable franchise to Comcast Cable Communications Management. And it's for construction, operation, and maintenance of a cable system in the public rights of way. And so, there are a number of other things regarding establishing terms and conditions, franchise agreement, etc. For a public hearing, we had actually 3 different public hearing notices, and they're all interrelated. There were 3 items that was recommended for modification in the county charter. And so these questions, these items will end up as questions on the ballot in November. So all the voters will have a chance to decide whether or not these are things that they believe we need to change in the charter. The items are, they are related to suggestions from different boards and commissions to make it easier to maintain expert board members, people with a lot of experience, and also have a situation where it's easier to recruit members for a board. So with the first item, it was resolution number 26-09, and it basically amends the term limitation for standing boards and commissions and ad hoc advisory committees so that somebody could serve up to 3 terms, consecutive terms, instead of 2. So, especially if we have somebody that has a lot of experience, maybe we do want somebody for a longer period of time. The next item was resolution number 26-14, which this was a question that, whether or not we should amend the composition of standing boards and commissions and eliminate party requirements except for the Board of Public Utilities, Planning and Zoning, and the Personnel Board. So that right now, a lot of the Los Alamos County boards have a requirement that they have relatively balanced political parties on the boards, and this would eliminate that except for the 3 that I mentioned. And that makes it just easier to fill the board positions. So we'll see how the voters feel about that. Lastly was it was regarding the utilities budget, and whenever they have overages, instead of transferring it to the general fund, we basically have this resolution that would change it to where it does not automatically go into the general fund. It would be, used for utility type projects. Let's see, and that is about it. That's it. So anyway, I hope everyone is having a great summer, and I look forward to seeing you in our next council meeting. Thank you.